Hey, if anything sounds off in this commentary, just know I did it in one take and I only have a $50 microphone, so I can only do so much noise removal. Okay, enjoy the video. Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to the first official YTP review. I've decided to structure these kind of like Critical's videos where he breaks down YouTube videos. If you haven't seen any of those, I highly recommend checking them out. I think they're pretty funny, particularly the rap battle videos. I'll put a link to a couple of those down in the description. But anyways, for my first review, I've chosen Big Bird's Big Accident by Hunter23, published on Halloween of this year. And in my opinion, this YTP is a big fucking accident. But this is a review, so let's get to it, and then at the end you can decide for yourself. I'll give my score, but you know, an opinion's an opinion. So if you like this YTP or Hunter23, if you see this, don't get pissed off at me. It's just an opinion. Alright, here we go. So I have no problem with that beginning segment. I think it could have used a little work, video editing wise, but that all comes with practice. I'm not sure how often Hunter23 uses that kind of video editing practice where there's, you know, images overlaid and effects and whatever. So I have no problem with the beginning of that segment. Like I said, I think he used a little bit of work, but it's definitely not the worst YTP joke I've ever seen.
It's nice to be kind.
Now, there's something I do have a problem with. Using the same scream twice in a row, not 5 seconds away from each other. Sometimes using the same sound effect works in YTPs, especially when it's self-aware. I think it combos well with ear rape and, you know, fast-paced visual effects. But here, it's just kind of annoying. I think it's pretty annoying to use the same effect so close to each other multiple times in a YTP edit or any kind of video, really. So that's a big problem I have with this video.
I can't wait to do something kind for somebody.
Well, here's your chance.
Now, Hunter23 has committed another cardinal sin right away, 30 seconds into the video, when he's already committed 2 cardinal sins. Using fucking topical memes in a YTP video is almost never effective. It can be, once again, if it's self-aware, but he uses it just as a gag in itself, and it doesn't work. And also, he used the same fucking sound effect for the 3rd time in a row within 30 seconds of the video.
You're gonna get him down.
He's too high to reach. I know. I shall lure him down.
But how will you do it?
With a traditional Hawaiian cat dance, of course. Observe.
Using the Big Bird effect in the Elmo rape scene for the 2nd time in a row. Also, that gun scene could have used a little work, but once again, I'm not mad at it. It's just practice. Practice makes perfect with that kind of shit. But using memes and using the same memes over and over again within the first minute of the video like he is very fucking bad practice in my opinion, and he could stand to improve on that a little bit. A lot. Now this joke I'm not mad at either, I just think it suffers from bad timing, and I've already talked about that, so I'm not going to take too much time away from the YTP.
Oh, me get it.
Mother's Day delivery for Mrs. Japowski.
Oh, this snicker. What?
Now that I do have a problem with. Not only is the pacing terrible in that segment, but it's also a heavily outdated joke, gag, one line, whatever in YTP in general. Using a drawn-out silent segment that long and zooms on the faces is something that was used in like 2008, 2009 YTPs, and I don't think it fits very well into today's dynamic. So that's another thing to mark up on this YTP's sin counter, if you will.
Do you know what time it is?
The thing goes grrrr, pop, 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 pop. Skitty, kid, pop, pop. And the poop, 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 boom. Skia.
Using fresh spicy memes for the third time in a video. At least he's mixing up the memes a little bit, but all these memes are already old and stale at this point, and putting them into a YTP doesn't change that.
Not by the hair on your chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
Here comes Big Bird again to fuck up your YTP even more.
Oh, here's somebody doing a kind thing. It's kind to help someone carry something.
You're the chosen one!
What does Mr. Noodle do to be kind? Hey, let's go ask him. Oh, Mr. Noodle!
I can make
Using the nigger joke for the second time in a row, after a long segment of unedited footage. It's a very underwhelming joke, and just in general, I think so far this poop has suffered from bad timing, and large segments of unedited footage definitely don't help that.
sure that no one disturbs you so that you can sleep.
Oh, well, that would be very kind of you.
Kindness to the rescue.
Now we're sure to get a nice, peaceful nap, Radar.
Glaube, sondern der Schwur, ich kämpfe in ihrer Organisation stahlhart.
And here comes the old war flashback meme to get your asshole nice and dilated. This whole video kind of seems like it'd work better as a Facebook meme than a YTP. And Facebook memes, we all know how good those are and how much everybody loves them.
Spreading kindness thing.
Yeah, but there is one more kind thing I must do today.
Oh, what's that?
Look up.
You get a nice little Allahu Akbar joke right there at the end before the subscribe message pops up. Surprise, surprise, asshole, this YTP is somehow sponsored. And not only is it sponsored, but it's sponsored by a coupon buying website. In general, I think it's pretty horrible practice to beg for sponsorships on something as copyright heavy as a YTP. And advertising in the YTP itself is probably even worse. If you're going to get a sponsor for a YTP video, even though I don't see why you would, put it in the description, leave it out of the video. You're still complying by their terms. And if they're asking you to put a fucking sponsorship message in a YTP, then they're obviously too fucking stupid to realize what a YTP is. Also, I think asking for Patreon donors for a YTP is a pretty bad practice. If you're going to be making something like this, you probably shouldn't try to make money off of it. I'm pretty sure that's illegal, even if it is abiding by fair use, because if someone were to copyright strike you, I'm pretty sure they could use the fact that you're making money off of using their content against you.
Let's get that bad guy. Hi-ya!
Now, before we go into this, I wanted to say this is the one part of the video that I did like. I thought this part was pretty well put together, even for being in as much of an amateurish YTP as this is. And if this is one of 123's first YTPs, then I am being a little harsh on him. But in general, I think it's just criticism. So, like I said at the beginning, if you get pissed off at me for giving my opinion, then welcome to the internet.
Beneath the skin, we are already one. Was it not your sin trapped the unicorn? Even now, the evil seed of what you've done germinates.
And there we go. A good segment is fucking ruined by using the Big Bird meme for probably the 5th time in this video. And the rest of the video is pretty much just his end fucking screen here. So overall, I think the YTP suffers from a lot of problems. It's pretty amateurish. There's a lot of outdated and not so well looked upon practices in it, at least in my opinion. I don't like the use of memes that much in YTPs. Like I've said, if it's self-aware, it can work sometimes, but he was just using it as is for a joke, and I don't think that works in YTPs. I don't like the practice. It suffered from some pacing issues and a couple other things that I just really didn't like. So that was pretty much my review on Big Bird's Big Accident by Hunter23. If you want to watch the YTP for yourself, I'll put a link in the description. And like I said, I'll throw down a couple of links to Critical's videos, the ones I'm basing my structure for these videos on. So that's going to be it for my first YTP review. Yeah, if you liked it, leave a like, let me know, leave a comment, subscribe, what the fuck ever. And I'll see you next time.